In an attempt to provide an overview about the tire and rubber recycling process, we have compiled the following information to review. This brief summary is focused on two separate pathway options to achieve the recycling of tires. In an effort to understand some of the key fundamentals that drive the waste and recycling industry, we have developed a website, waste.net, to act as a tool to assist in grasping the 4R strategy of reduce, reuse, recycle, and recover. Within the 4R's recycling sector, there are several methods that may be used to approach tire recycling. Today we have chosen to highlight a comparison of a multi-stage tire processing system versus whole tire shredding. The first stage of any tire recycling program surrounds the collection of scrap tires. We will cover this aspect in greater detail at another time, but for today let's assume the scrap tires have arrived at our recycling yard and are ready to enter the process. In a multi-stage tire processing system, at the incoming receiving stage, the tires go through a triage inspection where any undesirable material is removed and any tires identified with salvage potential are diverted to the sorting station, where a definitive determination, grading and testing may be carried out to identify any reusable, repairable or retreadable tires. The non-salvageable scrap tires then proceed to the slitting line where they are debeated and slit at the shoulder. This process reduces the whole scrap tires into tire parts that are then sorted into different fractions such as treads, sidewalls, metal-free parts, black only and black and white, referred to as B and W grades. The beads are typically sold off as scrap metal. Some of the tire parts may be sold as feedstock for rubber product stamping, mat making, tread buffers and other miscellaneous uses. Any remaining parts that are not sold move on to the next stage. The multi-stage tire processing system is designed so that the total volume of material that moves on to a further stage is reduced by any fraction of materials sold or removed at an earlier stage. Current prevailing market conditions may determine what fraction of materials are sold at what stage. This allows for maximum flexibility within the process to flex the volume flows like an accordion from stage to stage. The remaining rejected tire part scrap now moves on to the chipping stage. Since all of the materials have been previously segregated into different fractions at the slitting stage, the chipping feedstocks are batched into metal-free, black only, B and W and metal content fractions. The chipper produces uniform-sized free-flowing chip, of each individual grade. Remember the heavy bead wires have all been removed at an earlier stage, so the wear and tear on the chipping equipment is greatly reduced. The chip tire grades may be sold as rubber aggregate, tire-derived fuel, TDF, or as feedstock to rubber granulators. The chip may be sold into very diverse market sectors that are influenced by totally different factors or conditions such as rubber manufacturing markets, energy commodity markets and construction aggregate demand. This further adds to the flexibility and stability of any potential sales outlets. Any volume of rubber chip that is desired may be directed to the rubber granulation stage. Graded rubber chip may be supplied for the production of premium grades of crumb rubber such as black only, or guaranteed metal-free grades. Other materials such as talc-filled B and W grades may also be kept separate. So in comparison, whole tire shredding may be somewhat limited to only producing mixed shards of shredded tires, that contain heavy bead wire and are not free-flowing. Whole tire shredding may totally miss out on the options to sell into the accordion markets or as premium products since it may be impossible to upgrade the contaminated mixed shred. The advantages may be that whole tire shredding is a much simpler operation overall. These operations may be geared to large volume throughputs, provided that you have a reliable consistent market outlet for the mixed materials. We hope that this overview has helped to assist you to gain a better understanding of these processes as an introduction to tire recycling. We intend to cover other methods related to the overall scope of tire and rubber recycling at some point in the future. Waste.net has been established as a neutral platform to assist you in finding a market for scrap, waste and byproducts, with the goal of matching waste material generators directly with beneficial users of those materials. By connecting market participants, we foster collaboration and promote environmental sustainability. Please feel free to visit us today at www.waste.net.